Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm a respiratory therapist. How are you doing today, Ann?
I'm good.
Good. Okay. We're here today because we're going to talk about asthma. Okay? So I know your doctor recently diagnosed you, but he didn't explain very much. Okay? So before we get started, I just want to know, what way do you learn best?
I'm a visual learner.
Visual learner. Okay. And what language do you prefer?
English.
English? Okay, great. I have a couple things here. So let me start off by showing this picture for you. This is what we call a zone man, and it's part of the asthma action plan that we will go in further detail with later. Okay, so in this picture it demonstrates what there are air passages, and this is where air flows in and out of your lungs. You see how this one, it has a nice opening. Mm-hmm. This is what we call the green zone, and this is what we want to stay in. So there's no difficulty. This is where you can do normal activities. You have no coughing, no wheezing, no chest tightness, anything like that. And then down here we have what's called the yellow zone. And do you see that there's a thicker lining around this?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. So you can compare and see here we're having some chest tightness. Because what asthma is it has a tightness of the muscles around your air passages, so it makes it hard for air to move in and out. And it also has inflammation, which is what is demonstrated here in the red. So there's it makes the walls thick. Mm-hmm. Okay, and in this you would feel chest tightness. You can be coughing, short of breath, and you won't be able to do the activities as if you were in the green zone. Okay, and then lastly we have what's called the red zone, and you see how there's extreme red here versus these two. So this is way more severe. There's a lot of inflammation and there is more chest tightness. And right here we would let's see, yeah, right here we have more, it's a more severe case. But let me recap. Right here in the green zone, if you follow your doctor's directions, you always want to stay in the green zone. So you would take what's called controller medication, and that consists of a medication that will help you keep those airways open and also reduce any inflammation. Okay? And then right here in the yellow zone, you would take, if you fall in the yellow zone, you would take your what we call quick relievers, and those will help alleviate and open your airways. Mm-hmm. And they will help, and they work fast. That's why we call them quick relievers. Okay? In the red zone, you would take your quick relievers. Your doctor has a more set plan for you, but you would take your quick relievers at a more frequently, and you would sometimes take more puffs than usual. Okay? He would want maybe to call you. It all depends on him. He might want you to call him or just go directly to the hospital, especially if you feel really short of breath, you feel like you can't do anything. And then, let's see. I know it's a lot of information, but can you kind of recap a little bit of what I'm saying?
So this is the green zone, so it's the normal one of my air passage.
Yeah.
So for that I take a controller. But if I don't do it, or for whatever reason, I can fall in the yellow zone, and then I have chest tightness.
Yes.
And then I'll start coughing and wheezing, and I take a quick reliever, right?
Correct.
And then this is the red zone, so it's like closed up even more. And so by then I would take more puffs of my quick reliever one, from the yellow one.
Yes.
And then I would go to the hospital?
Yes. So you would follow directly your doctor's orders. So this is kind of just like a little brief plan. But yes. And don't forget, we also mentioned the inflammation. Do you remember that? Yeah. So asthma, it is constricting your air passages, which means that it's tightening. There's tightness. There's these muscles around your air passages, so it makes it tight. And it doesn't allow air to flow in as if you were normally. And then also inflammation. So control medication will help you for that too.
Okay.
Okay, so you always want to follow your doctor's orders so you can prevent that. Okay? And then I do have this little pamphlet here I want you to take home and just review, because asthma can be triggered by many common allergens such as animal hair, there's pollen, mold, things like that. I just wanted to have you read it over. And do you have any questions for me, Emma?
No, I think I got it.
You think you're good? Okay. All right. So you have a great day and you take that.
Thank you.